Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Continuing with all macro beer review month. I'm trying to do a thing where I can't go more than 2 days in a row drinking fizzy little beers. I gotta change it up every once in a while. So, this one looks pretty promising. Shock Top. Not just any Shock Top. Honeycrisp apple wheat. So, I got it in the wheat beer glass, my ESPN Zone. It's my favorite wheat beer glass. It's pretty hazy, pretty effervescent. When I poured it, the head came up over the rim. Although there's still beer left in the can here. I think about it. I don't know if I'm supposed to swirl this up or not. Looks pretty clean on the bottom there. Anyway, so yeah, typical wheat beer appearance. Yeah, it smells extremely apple. I mean, it smells like apple candy. Especially like apple, like now and laters, or they don't have apple Starburst, do they? Apple Jolly Ranchers, maybe. You know, like that green apple, just like that obvious artificial aroma. You know. Yeah, I mean, it just smells like candy. It smells good compared to all the beers I just reviewed for the last 18 days. Yeah. Smells like candy. Hopefully, if it tastes as good as it smells, I'll be pretty happy. Cheers. Yeah, it does. It tastes like candy, too. It tastes exactly like green apple flavor now and laters. I haven't had those in a long time, man. It's not quite as, like, tart or sugary rich as like Jolly Ranchers. I love Jolly Ranchers too. It's not this drink's more like a flavored malt beverage in FMB or alcohol pop than a real beer. I mean, I'm sure it's just there's a whole line of these Shock Tops now. They even have like a chocolate one, a pumpkin one. I think they have like a raspberry one. And of course, the traditional Shock Top, which was Anheuser-Busch's answer to Blue Moon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that before this month's out, but anyways, wanted to try this one. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say about it because it just tastes like candy. It doesn't really taste like a beer. It doesn't really have. I mean, there's no Bavarian yeast in here. I'm sure that's probably just made with whatever Anheuser-Busch house yeast or whatever. Well, not the lager yeast. It's definitely better than regular Budweiser. It's got flavor, but it doesn't taste authentic to me. The problem is, like, I went on their website and it doesn't say anything about the ingredients. It doesn't even say it on here. 5.2 ABV, pretty light. Just says Belgian style wheat ale brewed with cider and spices with natural Honeycrisp apple flavor and other natural flavor. So that's twice on there it says flavor has been added. With cider? So it's a sizer? I don't think it's a sizer. I think this is just a pale wheat ale with some apple spices. And it's like, if it's cider, where are they getting the cider from? Is it hard cider, or is it just like apple juice? It's really easy to drink. It's very refreshing, smooth, pretty clean aftertaste. Although when I burped right there, I did get like a tiny little taste of like a Budweiser kind of taste in the mouth. Yeah. I mean, it's good, but to me, it's not really like a beer. Like I said, it's more of like an alcohol pop. That makes it hard to rate. Like even Bud Light Lime and all those straw burritos and things like that, like, I don't really consider those like beer, really. So it's hard to rate. Anyways, I mean, I might end up scoring this like artificially high. Alright, so aroma, I mean, It smells like candy, so it smells good, but it doesn't smell authentic. I'll give it a 7. I think that's being a little generous. Appearance, if it had laced the glass, I probably would have given it a 5. But I mean, look at that, the head, fizzled away. Otherwise, it's pretty decent looking beer. I give it a 4. Even that might be a little generous. Been saying that a lot lately. Taste, same thing with aroma. I mean, it tastes good, but it tastes very, very fake. So I'll give it a 7 on taste. A palate, well, I mean, it's supposed to be a smooth, really drinkable beer or alcohol pop. I'm surprised it's 5.2. It tastes like such a lighter beer than that. Give it a 4 on palate overall. So this is where, otherwise I'm rating it pretty high, but I'd probably knock it down here. I'd probably give it like a 12 out of 20. It's a 3.4. I think that's a 5. No, it's a 6. Yeah, I'd agree with that. So, that's all I gotta say. So, there you go. Shock top. Can't hold the can right. I'm giving this a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I'm not, like, in love with it. And you really can't compare this to, like, a real fruit beer or a real Belgian white or whatever kind of thing it is. It's really more of an alcohol pop, so. But it tastes pretty good and it's easy to drink, so. And it was only $1.90 for this can. So, pick your poison, I guess. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.